All right, everybody, welcome back to Two Dudes in a Room.
Two Dudes in a Room.
Two Dudes in a Room. My name's Cornell.
And I'm not.
And this week, we finally got some fan mail, some tweets. We got tweeted at. We got emails.
Yep.
One person actually sent in a real letter, which is weird because we don't put our actual physical address at the end of this thing.
No.
So I don't understand how they got that.
I was impressed.
I was scared.
Well,
it smelt nice though. So I don't know what cologne you put on it or perfume, but
good on you.
Yeah, hit me up. Anyway,
first question.
Yeah.
Is from Brittany Critney, says, should I move out with my boyfriend? Now, the thing is, she didn't really specify her age, unfortunately, so it varies.
Yes.
It very much varies. If you're below the age of 18...
There you go, that's the right answer.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no on that one.
Okay.
Even then, I think afterward, it's questionable. It all depends on where your boyfriend is in their life.
Yes.
Can they support you and all of your 13 dogs?
Yeah.
That's the question you got to ask yourself, Brittany.
If you have more than 13 dogs and he still accepts you, you need to move in with him pronto because he's a keeper.
Right, exactly.
You need to tie him down.
Exactly.
Our next question comes to us from Djibouti. Djibouti asks us, study versus sleep. So would you like to expand on this one, Zach, if you don't mind?
I think from what I gathered from their question, it was along the lines of they needed to study for a test, so is the sleep required for this?
Okay, so as far as that goes, yes. Sleep is essential, but maybe like in 2-hour increments.
Yeah.
Give yourself like 2 hours of sleep, maybe like 15 minutes of studying, then go back to sleep for about 2 hours, 15 more minutes. Then that cycle should get you through to victory. At least a 97%.
Yep, we guarantee it.
Guaranteed, due to proved.
Yep.
You can quote us on that one. Science, we did science on that one.
We scienced very hard.
The heck out of that. And it brought us, it brings me success on a daily basis.
Yeah.
But I'm a communications major, so.
Moving on. Chris Rock asks, does thought require language?
See, this is the one where we're going to get deep here real quick because first we have to define what is language.
Oh, geez. Okay.
That's tough. Like, are we talking spoken language, like what we're doing now? Is hieroglyphics a language that we are going to count for this?
Oh, man,
so
I didn't
what
think about
is
that.
language?
It's a way of passing information to another person.
Yes, that is a dictionary definition. So does thought require that? I want to say no, because I don't think that amoebas have language, but I think they think.
Yeah. Exactly.
They have a mitochondria. They have a powerhouse of the cell.
As they
I think. Once again, I'm a communications major.
We didn't science into that one yet. We're still working on that one.
But does thought require language? I'm going to say no, because I know a lot of people who never think before they speak.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think it's along the lines of like you have so if you wanted to lift, you were thinking about lifting something, you don't have to communicate it to yourself that you want to do that.
It just happens automatically.
You just do it physically.
But maybe your thought process is so quick you don't process it and you just think, oh, I'm going to lift this up. But you say it to yourself in like a nanosecond.
Gotcha.
So
interesting. Well, you know what? We're not going to answer all the questions for you. You have to help us out on this one. Sorry, Chris Rock. We don't know that one for you.
I'm sorry, Chris. So our next one it comes straight to us from Shathid. What happens if you are scared to death twice in a row? You die. That's scared
that's
if you're scared half to death 2 times, and it happened 2 times. And again, I'm a communications major. Math isn't my thing, but a half and a half make a whole.
That's true.
So you're whole dead now.
Yeah. So if you have half a bottle of water,
yes,
that scared you half to death. Okay.
I have the half a bottle of water.
And then you lose the other half.
Yes.
Then there is no more life.
There's
in that water.
There's no more water in there.
Right.
It's an empty shell, like me.
Yeah. Exactly. So don't get scared half to death twice. Unless you're a cat, then you're fine.
Yeah, you can get scared. You can get scared half to death. 16 more times?
16 times.
16 times in total. So 14 more times after you're dead. No? I'm getting a no from behind the camera.
I think they're holding a calculator.
I'm getting
14, 8, 1, 8. 18 times.
18
okay,
times.
Well,
I'm a communications major.
we need to ask for help. Put the calculator other way. It doesn't spell out the right word. Upside down doesn't spell out that word anymore. Moving on. This one comes to us from Walt Disney.
Wow, he's back.
He is. He's back. He gave us, I think that one was his new Twitter.
Oh,
they made a new one for him.
Good for him.
It says, isn't Disney World a human trap operated by a mouse?
I think so.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. I mean, I don't know about a human trap. Like, this trap says, hey, there's no way out of this. I've come out of Disneyland many times.
Yeah. I think it's more of like it draws you in, it makes you suffer, and then it pushes you out.
Yeah, a churro is like $18 at Disneyland.
It's true.
It's a big churro, but $18, that makes me suffer on the inside.
That's a lot of cat lives.
That's a lot of cat lives.
Yeah. So don't go into Disney World. It's not so much a trap. I think it's more like
we need to talk about something for a second. Okay. Mousetrap. You ever play that game when you were a kid? Now think about it. Like it took so much setup. There's like 79 pieces, and once you get them all together, you're like, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
It's all the setup and all the time you would put into a game of Monopoly without actually playing the game.
Right.
Mousetrap is not worth it.
No.
Don't play Mousetrap.
It's just a bunch of suffering.
Too much suffering.
Yep.
All right, our last one. It comes to us from Tom Hanks himself. It had the little verified little check mark next to it.
Yep.
And he asks, what would your 5-year-old self do if they woke up in your body?
They would ask, where did all your Legos go?
Yo, where did all my Legos go?
Right?
I miss my Legos.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
He would probably ask, you can eat candy whenever you want, and I would say no because diabetes. Yes.
5-year-old doesn't know about diabetes.
They don't know about it yet.
Gotcha.
Their parents still want to keep a sense of wonder in the world.
Okay.
They would probably also ask, where's mom?
Because they miss his mom a lot.
Yeah. That got too real.
That got very real.
Back to Legos.
Back to Legos. Legos is a huge thing. Yep. They're gonna they would watch all the Star Wars, get caught up.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I would have to get caught up on those. I would probably watch all the Star Trek movies again.
Nah.
I would probably. There was this book, Magic Treehouse. There's a ton more Magic Treehouse now, and I was super into that.
Yep.
When I was little, so I would read all the Magic Treehouse books.
Yep. And then I'd find the closest trampoline.
Dude, I forgot how cool trampolines were
right?
when we were little.
And also, since you were so small when you were 5, and now you're big, you can jump as height.
You get more air.
Height. Exactly, and you feel like you're flying.
Oh my gosh. And I probably would get really scared because I'm terrified of heights.
Oh, well.
And growing another 2 feet.
Yeah.
I would be looking down and getting sick in my stomach. That's how.
And then you would vomit on the trampoline, and then keep going, and then you wouldn't care because you're a 5-year-old.
Yeah, kind of. Well, that's it for the questions that we got. We only got 6 emails and tweets. We got some pretty prestigious people talking to us, though. So, we're going to be back right after this commercial break. Stay tuned. This is 2 Dudes in a Room.
See ya.
The TLMC offers a variety of services for NDSU students and instructors. Class project support is one of the key ways in which the TLMC serves faculty. Technology-intensive projects can provide students with an opportunity for creative expression, enhanced communication, and the development of digital media literacy skills that will benefit them in class, college, and beyond. We realize that there are obstacles and challenges to assigning technology-rich projects, and the TLMC is here to help by serving as a bridge between instructors, students, and the technology. We can help with project planning, identifying student learning and support needs, and developing, coordinating, and delivering project-specific support. Our services include hands-on workshops for your students, scheduled during or outside of class time. Individual and group assistance is always available for students on a walk-in basis at the TLMC lab. With access to a variety of multimedia software and hardware, students can store and work on their audio-video projects over time. Workstations may be reserved or used on a walk-in basis. Other learning resources include project-specific learning links on the TLMC website, our learning resource library, and a lynda.com learning kiosk. The TLMC Media Studio features space and equipment for video recording, studio photography, audio recording, and screen capture. Students, faculty, and staff can make appointments to use the studio and to get help in producing, editing, and publishing their media works. Additional studio resources are also available at Berry Hall. Please contact us if you would like to take a tour of our facilities or visit with us about a project that you have in mind.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Two Dudes in a Room.
Two Dudes in a Room.
Two Dudes in a Room. My name is Zach.
And I'm not.
And today, we started off with some questions.
Yes.
And now, we want to get you to places where you can ask more questions to yourself.
Exactly, yes. We found a couple little hole-in-the-wall places. We were over the weekend.
Yep.
We had a great time, and there was 5 different places.
Yeah.
And my first one that I'm going to talk about is Sparkle. Sparkle was this little place that we found downtown Fargo. It was a great little spot. A lot of hipsters there.
Okay.
It was a little hole in the wall.
Yep.
It was only a little 6x6 room.
All right.
That's all it was.
Yep.
But it had a lot going for it. First, it had actual fairies. There were actual fairies flying around, not like Tinkerbell fairies either. Have you seen the movie Bright?
No.
Well, the fairies in that movie are terrifying.
Okay.
They're scaly and gross, but they were still majestic. And
Okay.
that's the kind of fairies they have
Awesome.
at Sparkle. They have glasses made of pure diamond.
Wow.
Like a single diamond cut to look like a chalice.
Really?
Yes.
Pretty classy place.
It's a very classy place.
All right.
They have the first ever Ford Model T signed by Mr. Ford T himself.
Wow.
Is that Ford was his last name?
Sure.
Whatever his name was, it has his signature on it.
You got to go see for yourself.
You got to go to Sparkle, man. And last but not least, it has Lou Bega.
Ooh.
Lou Bega, remember that? Remember Mambo number 5?
Yeah, I remember.
Now I've been wondering where he went for those 20 years. Boom, he's in Fargo, North Dakota. That's
Exactly.
that's incredible. That's
Not bad.
crazy.
Yeah. So it seemed like a nice guy you'd want to chat with.
Yeah, it was a great place, a great hangout. If you're looking for something a little more exotic, the next place that I got for you is called Espani. Espani is a great little hole in the wall as well. It's a 12 by 12 room.
Oh, okay.
You can fit twice as many people inside of it.
Very nice.
First of all, they have the original Apple II computer signed by Steve Wozniak.
Wow, a lot of signatures.
Yeah,
A lot of signatures going on so
they
far.
couldn't get Steve Jobs to sign it. I don't know. There was something going on there.
Yeah.
But we got Wozniak to sign it, and
Okay.
for just putting it out there, I like Wozniak more. He's got a great beard.
That's fair.
He's got a great beard.
So you'd be a cool dude.
I think so. Next up, we got 4-dimensional gaming. You know, VR, we're going beyond that. It puts you in the actual game. There's a teleporter you go into. Scotty beams you into the game.
Gotcha.
All 4 dimensions are brought together.
All into one.
You can be in Halo. You could be in whatever game you want to be in. Boom, it's got it.
Perfect.
Next up, the actual Hunger Games take place at Hispanic.
It's funny.
Hunger Games, you know, full on. Kids are dying. There's a woman with really big floofy hair saying, "May the odds be ever in your favor." Even if you're not in the Hunger Games, she still asks, saying, "May the odds be ever in your favor."
In this 12 by 12 room?
In this 12 by 12 room.
Goes by pretty quick.
It does. The cornucopia is very small.
Yeah.
Not a lot of stuff is going on in there. But the fourth thing that really sold me on this place,
Okay.
Espani, has Lou Bega.
Really?
Both places had Lou Bega. I was like, I didn't think I was going to run into you once in my life. Twice I ran into this dude same night.
I hear he's a nice guy.
I like his mustache.
Well, that's all you need.
It was pretty great.
If you have a nice mustache, you're a nice guy.
No.
Well,
Next!
good transition. Moving on. The first place that I found is called the Dusty Bookshelf. Again, located in the Fargo area.
Okay.
It's they have exit signs that just say "Get out."
Oh.
They're not very nice about it. It just says "Get out" and it's in purple.
Get out of purple. That's a weird. I mean, they use all the other like primary colors for other signs. So they were like, boom, we want to be aggressive. We want people to catch this.
Yep. Quick in and out.
Gotcha.
Second part is at one point. When you walk in there, you get a waft of that smell of, there's been a cat in there once.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Every apartment I've ever lived in has had that, so
Yeah?
I know that smell very well.
There you go. And so to cover up the smell, what they use is they put bath bombs all over the dance floor.
Oh,
yes. So when you spill your drinks and you're starting to get a little sweaty, it starts to bubble over and makes the dance floor nice and slippery.
Okay.
And then 3 more things that it has in there that really sold me on there is screws, hammers, and your 8th grade gym coach.
8th grade gym coach?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I haven't seen him in forever.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was still alive.
I don't know about mine. Probably still teaching gym classes like most gym coaches.
Yeah, they can do that forever.
So the next one's going to be questionable hangnail. That one's in Moorhead, so you got to travel a little bit farther, but it's worth it. Listen,
you got to go over the river.
They have inside there is a campfire square, not a circle. They have a square where everything is burned into a square, including the flame.
What?
Yep.
I need to see this now.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
Exactly. They also have a monk.
Every place needs a monk.
Exactly. And then the other things that it has cake mix, a rubber band ball, and adults with brace faces.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that.
Well, moving on to the third one is the last one we're going to do for tonight is Get You Good. And what it is, it was actually built right before Michael left for the office.
Oh.
So it was still in its prime, but once he left, then it started going downhill from there. So
much like the show.
I know. You have to kind of deal with it, but, it's still there, and you still love it for what it is. It also has clear milk, which is always a bonus.
Ooh, that's some Star Wars stuff.
You think you're drinking water, but really it's milk.
Okay.
It has a disco square similar to the disco campfire, but instead of a disco ball, it's
disco square.
Exactly.
How does that work?
Is
it more aesthetically pleasing?
It is very much more.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Absolutely. And then it also has, which encompasses all of the other ones, so I highly recommend you have to go to it. It has Paul Blart 2 Mall Cop on Blu-ray DVD.
We need to go.
So
we have to go to Get You Good.
Get You Good. We'll see you there this weekend at 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
8 a.m. Come bring in whatever you want. You can bring your clear water, your clear milk. You can bring water. You can bring your orange juice if you want. Anything you want.
They only have Paul Blart 2 Mall Cop on Blu-ray, so bring Paul Blart 1. We'll get both of them out in one day. If you want to talk to us, you want to give us some more questions, go ahead and contact us at our Twitter. You can go to our Facebook. You can go to our YouTube channel. You can go to our MySpace. All that's at Two Dudes in a Room. Just look us up on all those places. You will find us.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else for the people before we head out for today?
Keep the questions coming. Give us any suggestions you want to. Tell your friends. Tell your parents.
Tell your dog.
Tell your dog. We love your dog.
Oh, yeah.
We don't like your parents as much.
No.
But we'll see you next weekend.
Have a good one.
See ya.